Eric here, Jerry's Majestic Marine. Welcome aboard the stunning Regal LS4 Ultimate. Let's dive a little bit more into how this medium system works. For this video, we're getting up close and personal. So here we are on a Regal Ultimate Series boat. What that's going to feature here is 12-inch dual screens. That's standard on the Ultimate. We're also going to have another really amazing feature here called digital switching. So at our helm, we don't have your conventional switches for things like the horn, or things like your tower or your cockpit lights. So if we go ahead and hit digital switching here, it's going to jump into all of our little push buttons here digitally. And on here you can see we have things like our tower, which is electrically actuated, and if we press these buttons up and down, that will initiate that feature to work. We also have switches for our navigation lights, and as you can see, the picture itself is going to indicate when those features are active. So we have our white 360 and we have our port and starboard lights as well. We can go ahead and turn those off. We also have our RGBW lighting, which is throughout the cockpit and in the speakers. And you can utilize this to change colors, the color profile, and also the intensity as well. So it's a really nice feature. Right here at the helm, everything again push button, but on your actual screen. Down here we do have an indicator for fire suppression, your battery voltage. You can see here our engine battery is getting low, this boat's out of the water, and our house battery is also going into a low voltage situation. So that's very informative to a customer as well on how you need to run your battery systems. We have here, the next switch is an accessory switch. And again, here you'll get a couple more features for lighting, docking lights, which are also LED. If you want to run your bilge blower, and you can hear that activate. Things like our fire suppression, automatic fire suppression will let you know that it is active and ready to go. And there's also a breaker reset page here as well, and it'll tell you here we have no trip circuits, so that's good news. But if there was a circuit that was tripped and needed to be reset, you could access that right here on that page. We do have a horn feature here as well, and I'll have to stand corrected, but we do also have our horn button over here to the right just because it is a safety feature, so there is still a regular switch for that item. Jumping to the bottom down here, we also have what's called the toolbar. So how we kind of instruct customer here is you can hit toolbar and it'll give you an item to add. You can add a compass, you can add your media toolbar, which we have done. We prefer to have that kind of toolbar on our home page. It just makes it nice for everybody. That way you have a quick access button here that'll get you right into your Bluetooth, which we'll cover a little later when we show you how to sync that up. All over here on our starboard screen, which is nice to have dual screens, is if we wanted to have a certain thing running over here on the left side, like your media or your navigation. We are going to have all these features ready to go, but also important to the driver or the captain of the vessel is all your engine data over here on the right side. So you'll have things when the boat is running, like your RPM, your speed. And these can be interchangeable, so if you hold on certain things, you can replace data with something that maybe you like a little bit more. Some people like to know their fuel better, some people like to know engine or the coolant temperature, some people need to know voltage. So you can kind of personalize it to the way that you like to use the boat and have the information that you need at hand. Anytime you'd like to get out of a screen, you can hit, for demonstration purposes, I'll show you over here, the home screen. And that gets you back to your main page here, where again, we're on the Ultimate model. If you'd like to replace any of these tabs here on the left, you can just literally hold this and you can replace things with things on the vessel, like your media, or back to your charts, which we like to have there. That way you have your media, your charts, and your digital switching. And over here on this home page, we have your charts, your engine data, and your digital switching. And if this was a surf boat, then you would have other pages here where you could have surf mode and get into customize your rider or your ballast bags and set cruise control and things of that nature would be on that particular page. So there's a lot more to these, and I think this is just a kind of good introduction to how these screens work. And how that can be useful for you, and keep it kind of very much in layman's terms and what you're going to probably use the most. But there are so many capabilities of these screens and what you need to do, but hopefully that's a good little intro or refresher for some of you that have bought boats from us that might need a little refresher on how these things work.